My name is Mark Claywell. I'm the director of American Jihadist, which is a feature-length documentary. The film is about trying to understand why people kill for religion. After 9/11, I did a series of TV commercials for New York tourism to try and get people to come back to New York City just within a few days of 9/11. And getting a tour of the World Trade Center site and shooting on Wall Street while ashes were still falling. It made a big impression on me, and really planted the seed in my mind about why do people do this type of thing. Where does the anger come from? And so that was my main impetus for doing the film, to try and figure out what led up to this point. And the film is an exploration of radicalism, where those roots come from. So basically what happened is we took the story of one man, an American citizen, an African-American citizen from Washington, D.C., from the ghettos, and his story parallels that of the rise of militant Islam. And we felt like maybe we could, through the eyes of an American, somebody that speaks English, somebody who hasn't necessarily been indoctrinated with that mindset, how did he get to the point that he got to? And ultimately, we learned a lot, and we think that, obviously it's a very timely film with all that's going on, and we feel like ultimately we don't try and change any minds with this film. We don't sympathize. We just want to lay the facts out there. I felt like after 9/11 and for many years after, I felt like the only real conversation was very one-sided, and anytime you'd hear anything about Muslims, it was always very quick to label somebody, easy to slap a label on them and not try and go any deeper. And I just felt like we could do more, and the Western media wasn't doing what I thought they should be doing. So that was our main idea, and I think the audience will learn a lot of interesting history in the sense of where one thing built upon another, from the time that Russia invaded Afghanistan to the Israelis invading Lebanon, up until up through the Serbs in Bosnia. So all these things kind of added up, and at least in this man's particular case, and I think you can apply it to a lot of Muslims across the world. All these activities just kept piling up, and you'll have to come see the film and you can make up your own mind of what you think and where the anger came from. I think you'll learn something. Our main website is AmericanJihadist.com. Very simple. And we're hoping our next goal. We're playing film festivals now. We've only been in 3 or 4. We're just kind of getting started. And but the goal is, when I was editing the film, I very much thought that I would like for it to play to a young audience, because I feel like a lot of younger people don't really understand this amount of recent history that got us up to the Iraq War and after the war that's going on in Afghanistan. So in that sense, I do think it would be a great educational angle. I'd love to take it around to colleges, and once we finish our film festival run, and that's our next goal, is to try and take it personally, screen it at universities and classes, and do a Q&A. The Q&A is always very interesting. Everybody has lots of questions, and it raises more questions than it answers, I think. So, but it opens up debate, and I think that's really what we should be trying to do.